Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 323 of playing chess every day until 2000 Delo. And we're gonna start the game. We're gonna start the day by recapping a game. And yeah, then we'll hop into a live game. So I played this game, started with e4, and my opponent goes d5, the Scandinavian defense. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this opening. I know it's like pretty decent for white, but I don't know. I just find myself struggling with it a bit. Maybe because I don't see it all that much. Anyways, I take, of course. They come out, and then they play this line where they just go back with the queen. And against this, I like to just go h3 and just not allow them to bring the bishop here ever. You can see that the computer wants knight f3, but I just don't like the positions where knight f3 and then bishop g4. So I just avoid it. It's a little bit slow, but anyways, we just finished development, and apparently we lose a lot of our advantage here by not playing d4 right away, but we're going to be playing d4. Don't you worry. And now, we just get development, and this is the position. I wasn't really worried about b5 because I just slide back. Computer says that I should go this way, which I did consider when I was playing because I was like, okay, this could be a pretty good diagonal for my bishop long term, but kind of opted to, I was thinking about potential tactics with like here, rook over, and like, I don't know, knight coming in, maybe a sacrifice here at some point. Anyways, we get bishop to d6. He just wants to castle. It's pretty clear. We just go rook here. Computer says to go to play this. If they take, I guess we have this check. I think they'd probably play something like this, but I guess that allows me to come in. Anyways, didn't happen. We go here, and then we have castles. Knight jumps in. It still was calling for d5, but you know how we are. You know how we are. We had an idea. We wanted tactics here. We wanted tactics. So we weren't playing d5. We had our mindset on one thing and one thing only. My opponent finishes their development. He's just gonna finish developing the queen. Then the rooks are connected, and then we're gonna fight, basically. The computer wanted him to push c5, and if he would have pushed c5, I feel like that actually is a pretty strong move. Probably would have resulted in some kind of queen trade because the queen or the knight would still be here. I would take, he takes, I take, probably like, I don't know, some big trade. Anyways, we lash out here. I thought that this move was kind of like telling me that he wanted to take and win the pawn. So I decided to protect it once more. And I was kind of aware that this was, was a little bit, but you guys know how I like my f-pawn pushes. I like to push the f-pawn. So we did it. They do not take, they reroute this way. We just slide up. We're thinking, all right, maybe we'll push and we'll sacrifice here. This is what we're thinking about. He jumps into the center. We just chop. We take. We just take that. Knight takes. He didn't want to trade the bishop. I don't blame him, because this bishop is godlike if it stays there. So yeah, we just play c3, keep everything nice and connected. This bishop is just a pawn, so I wasn't really worried about him taking. Obviously, it can be potentially very strong, but for the time being, that bishop is worth a lot less than his knight. So, I mean, the computer just said, I'm stupid, but taking's the best move. And I take with the rook because I was thinking, okay, we're going to come apply some pressure. And now they finally play c5, striking in the center. We dropped the bishop back. We just didn't want him to push with some tempo, I guess. And the bishop is better on this diagonal, in my opinion. And he takes. I take. And look at this knight. This knight is crazy. If he wants to play this and weaken his king, he can. And then this becomes very, very weak and a target. But my opponent plays queen h4. He's attacking the pawn, getting closer in. But we just slide up. We don't care about the pawn. Because if you take that pawn, you get checkmated. We created this nice battery here. Very, very nice. Our pieces are coordinated pretty well. We have a very, very nice knight in the center of the board. We got a battery. We got a rook here ready to come to the party. We could even just double up. This rook can come anywheres. So he sees the threat, sees this threat. He needs to do something. So he plays f5. And now he gives us a fork. So we jump. Knight g6. We hit the queen. We hit the rook. We will be winning material. We take that. He takes. Now we just double up. We got a weakness. We get a weakness here. He could go passive, but then look, we just go here. We just apply more pressure. This push could be good at some point. So what does he do? Bishop e4. Blocking it up. Hitting the queen. X-raying the bishop. This battery, would you say, is worth more than a rook? I would. That's why we sacrificed the rook. Because we want to keep this battery. And we did not want this bishop there. We just didn't. And we would have wasted moves if he traded. But in return for this rook, we get that bishop, which now he cannot protect the light squares, which he has huge weakness around his king. With another pawn, but there's also another threat behind this. This pawn looks free. It straight up looks free. I mean, queen takes is not possible because you take. So, you know, the human would take with the bishop, the free pawn, right? Well, now we can sacrifice the rook again. Rook e6, hitting the queen. And I mean, this square, it opens up the battery. And the queen doesn't really have many great squares to go to. It can't go here. It can't stay on this diagonal. It could go here, but then you get checkmated. So, I mean, if you go here, it's going to be really, really, really bad for my opponent. So they have to sacrifice the queen. And the reason why that worked is because of bishop to b3. Takes, and now it's a queen versus rook and bishop. This is not easy to play, and that's why you see a lot of shuffling. Now we play like this. I think at some point back here, it wanted me to push d6, but where is it? Yeah, we just attacked the rook. The rook is pinned. Now we play g4, and we're just trying to go here and win the rook, but takes, and then he pushes correctly. We need to get the king, otherwise we cannot break through. And yeah, I think it was here. He moves the bishop here. This looks very, very strong. And obviously I'm going to try and, simplify a little bit down here. But the computer says that you can actually sack this pawn, because if he takes now, you have check. Wherever he goes, you just take this pawn, and then you're going to have two outside pass pawns. And the reason why this worked now, and why you can actually just sack the pawn, is because the king is not on a light square anymore. Or on a dark square. Because in other situations, like let's say that the king's here, and then we have, I don't know, let's just say something like this, and you push, they can just take, because if you go check, here, you lose. Oops. Boom, you're done. But anyways, we didn't see any of that. And now we just shuffle around, go here, we're just poking, trying to make our way through, and then he blunders because, he goes here. Now there's just this. And it's a lot easier to play rook versus queen or queen versus rook than queen versus rook and bishop. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to share that game with you because I thought the two rook sacks were very nice. But yeah, and I played it at an 85.5. My opponent played it at a 79.4, and I had a performance elo of 2000 versus their 1850. And yes, we're at 1841 because we have been playing a little bit off camera, and we're on a 4-win streak right now. So let's keep it up. Admittedly, a lot of my opponents, well, in the 4-win streak, they've kind of made silly blunders, but happens, eh? We're human. We all make mistakes. All right, we find Samson, who joined 13 days ago. Nah, we're just not. We don't play people that joined recently. Nah, bruh. I don't even care if the profile doesn't look that sus. If you joined that recently, I'm not going to play you. Because, I mean, you can't be 1800 and join 13 days ago, legitly. Like, that cannot be your main profile. You had to have already been playing chess, or you're a cheater. So, I mean, that just means that you're smurfing, potentially, or you're cheating. I don't know. I just don't. I'm not going for it. Anyways, we get a Caro-Kann. Okay, we're gonna take. Are we gonna get an alien gambit? That'd be kind of funny. I kind of want to see an alien gambit. It's been a while since I played against an alien gambit. No, we got the Tarts Cower. Okay, we're gonna go here. They bring the bishop out. They're probably gonna play for this line. We're gonna castle c2 or c3, queen c2. No, we could go rook here or bishop here. I think rook here is a little bit more principled, but yeah, let's bring the rook to the open file. I mean, you really just can't go wrong with that. Bishop up. Okay. I know the bishop does like to go to this diagonal and pin the knight. Now there's a hook. We're going to slide back. We do not take. If they play this, it can get kind of dicey for them. I don't think they should play like that. We don't even really have to play like knight d7, knight f8 anymore, because they haven't set up that battery towards the h7 pawn. And also now that the bishop is on h5, we always have bishop g6. But I still don't really know what I should do. I don't really want to go like this and damage the structure, but it could very well be the best move. Because I know there are ideas of like putting the knight here, but I guess I can also do that this way. This is pretty clear what they want to do. But if they move this, we just take. But then they go here. I don't know if that's great. I guess we could go here, and if they play this, then we go here. And then they're gonna move the knight probably somewhere. Anyways, let's meet queen c2 with knight f8. A3. So I think the idea is to go here, but I don't really see a big threat with that. I think I could go c8, plan to go like this, try to set up a battery. I think that's okay, because anytime that they play for this, I always have knight f8. So let's bring the rook. So if I go here, I think they want to meet this. I don't know. I don't know what they want, to be honest. If I go here, are they going to try and like break through or something? Play bishop to b8. Wouldn't be surprised to see this, so that they can meet something here. I don't know. They can't really move the queen off of this. They probably have to play something like here. What? So if I play here, what are they going to do? Because then I'm threatening to take and checkmate. And here, if they play this, this becomes ultra weak. So let's go for it. I think they have to play something like this. And then maybe I can go for like some kind of c5, and if they push, we have this. Not 100% sure. Or actually, if they play this, I think we have rook e3. Because if they take, we just are going here. And then it's just GG's. And rook e3, we're threatening to just like, we just win the knight. I mean, rook e3, what can they do? How can they stop me from winning this? By playing this, takes, checkmate though. So there's a problem with this. So rook e3, if takes, check, here, check, takes, then mate. I think we just have rook e3. Rook e3, if this takes, queen can't take because of this. That's a disgusting move. Absolutely disgusting. Ooh, disgusting. Or maybe I'm wrong. There's always the potential for Apex being wrong about a tactic here. But I just don't see a move for them. Like I said, g4, we just take the knight. Because the queen can't take the knight. And here, I mean, then we're just threatening this. Okay, that's actually a good move. I did not see that, but I think I can just double up now. We just double up, sack the rook again because they can't allow this. We just double up, sack the rook again because they can't allow this. Rook there. Okay, so they're defending. The only piece that's not playing here is my knight. I'm trying to like see if I have some kind of like queen sack here, but I just don't see that. I'm looking at ideas of this to open up the knight. Potentially get here. But if I get here, I mean we still don't even have to worry about them taking the rook, I don't think. Because if they ever take, we have check. And then we take. But is there gonna be a checkmate now? Now that the king can go here. I guess we need to ask ourselves that. If takes, check here, takes, I guess we have takes. They block. I actually think they survive that. Okay. So now that the rook is moved, I think we need to move our rook to safety. Takes. Oh, no. There's bishop takes. Takes. Here, bishop takes. Yeah, that's fine for them. What if I slide back? And then you can probably like start kicking me away. If I go here, there might be moves like this. I want to keep the pressure. If I go here, I feel like our rook's not really doing great. I mean, long term, I think we're doing pretty good, but I don't know. Feeling a little bit wrong. Rook there. Do we have takes? Rook takes. There's always check, mate. I guess we can just play the safe move, go back. We'll protect the rook. We can plan to play this, or even like something like this to try and break through. Dang it, man. I really felt like I had something there. We'll have to learn. But rook e3 better have been brilliant. Or else. I think we're gonna see d3. Or d5. d5, c5. Or d5, d5. Rook's gotta move. King up, wow. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. So I think I was gonna go with my plan of this. Just also opening up potential stuff, but I don't love that he's gonna be able to go here. I kind of like having that protected. Here. If I go here and he pushes, we come up. The idea is to go here, but then he just takes. Maybe I can just go here. Try to play this. Takes. And he can no longer move this. This would be hanging. I'm gonna get a little ambitious with it and play g5. And we don't have this because he can take attacking the rook. But I guess then there's rook takes, and then bishop takes. Interesting position for sure. Does he maybe have g4 now? He might have g4 now, but then bishop g5 or bishop g6, I guess. Okay, sir. Okay. So if I take, he takes. I mean, we can go rook e3 again because he can't take due to the battery. But I don't think there's anything there. Well, maybe there is. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna play this. I think again. And now that this pawn is there, we might be able to play this. But I guess not with the rook here. Here, would I want to play this? No, then I get forked. But it doesn't actually work because I can take. But then he gets a bunch of trades. I don't want trades. Takes. Check. If here, it's pretty clear checkmate. But the problem with this is that here he now can go here, but then check here, takes here, check here. Still think that's just like a draw though. No, because the bishop would come into action after the queen gives a check, I think. Getting in, maybe? I don't know. I'd have to calculate it again. I think it was a mistake to allow my knight to get active. Knight c5. Oh, they just moved the knight. Oh, that protects. Wow. Dang. My bishop's hanging. Do we have this, though? If takes, check, takes, and then just like check here. I think we can still play this. I think we can go here. Takes, we just sack the rook. If you were to move, then these rooks see each other. Then we're pretty much committed to playing for a draw. I don't love that. No, I think we might actually have something there. If I play rook here and they take, we take with check. If they take, it's pretty simple. We take here, and they can't go here, so they'll go here. But then we take with check. They can't come to this file, so they have to go back. And then we have bishop check. Has to go here. Discovered check. Here, check, here. And then checkmate. If they go for that. But if here, check, here. I mean, I think it's the same. I think I have rook here again. I just straight up think I have rook here. Sacrificing the bishop. And also just applying more pressure to this pawn. That's a cold shower. That's a very cold shower. But I guess then we can take this because the knight no longer protects. Oh my gosh, guys. So here doesn't work because we take with the rook. And if rook takes, like, we're just winning material. So what if they move the rook? Well, then we can take the bishop. So we have 3 attackers. He has 3 defenders right now, but if he moves the rook, there's only 2. What about king f1? King f1, I think we might have rook g3. Oh, we're starting to get low on time. Well, I still have like 6 minutes, but yeah, they don't even have g4 anymore because then the queen just comes in. I wonder if they're calculating if they can take the rook. They didn't do it the first time, so I don't know if they will do it this time or if they're calculating if they can take the bishop. I don't think they can take the bishop though, because bishop takes, rook takes, here, check, has to take, check, here, check, here, check, here, check, here, check, here. I don't know. I think it might. No, then that's checkmate. Right. We gotta remember our calculation. Knight back. Yeah, I thought he might have to play something like that. So can I just play g4 now? Or why not just bring the knight? Not like that, but I mean, this pawn is hanging. But then this hangs, so this does not feel right. It's not right. g4, they can take and then probably rotate the rook over. I don't love it. Well, they can't move the rook right now, though. That's the problem. Or the queen. So why not go here and then just here? Because if queen takes, we take. If they go here, we just rotate back. But then we probably just sack. I'm going to go knight here. It's the only piece that's not into the game right now. And they still can't take the rook. Actually, maybe they can now. Is it different? They might be able to take the rook now. It's a little bit dicey, though. Oh, we hung a pawn. Yeah, but I mean, I'm going here. They want to play this. Takes here. And that's not good. Here, trying to go for this. So if I go here and they play this, I go here? No. So then takes here. They still can't do that, though, can they? I'm going to go knight here. They're going to go here. I'm going to take. We're trying to attack them, and they only have 30 seconds, so they need to be pretty accurate. Yeah, but that's just a free bishop hitting the queen. Or even just here. No, not there. We take the bishop. Now this is attacked. Oh. The rook is hit. Oh. Oh no. Okay, we got a little cocky. Oops. Now they're definitely going to take, because this is protected by the queen. Still a little dicey though. Can I take? Queen takes, check, here, take, check. Is this hanging? Let's go here. Let's hit the queen, hit this. We're probably totally lost now, but... No. Gonna play queen up? Yeah, we fumbled that so hard. Oh my gosh. Props to my opponent. I'm curious to see how the game ends. This was a fun game though. Wow. Fun attacking game. What? Oh, no way, bro. Do we have any attacking moves with this? We take, but then they take. I wish I'd double check. Ah, that sucks. Knight up or queen up. Could also just go here. Attack the pawn. Let's go here. Let's hit this pawn. Queen is still hanging. We do have double pressure on this with the knight and the bishop. They only have 20 seconds. Okay, they don't forget about their piece there. I'm going to take. They want to go like this. That's what they want. Maybe that's not what they want. It's pinned. I could go here, but I think everything's crumbling. Wait, no, we have check. Is this a saving grace? We just have check? Oh my gosh. But they have... No, they don't have that. The knight protects. Takes? Takes, there's check. I guess here they have to take with the bishop. Or queen for that. Let's come all the way back. Let's threaten some stuff. Queen moves, we have some checks. We're fighting on. 10 seconds left for my opponent. I feel like we need to get the rook in here. Or move the king so that I have this. Or something with this. Don't know where I want to move the king. Let's go here so that there's no way for him to force a queen trade. So I just want this. We would pick up the bishop, and then this. No, he wouldn't, because he has this. Let's take the pawn. We have 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, how did I get so low? We're like almost back in this though. Let's go here. We double attack this. We can take. I don't know if that was good though. Let's go here. Threatening this. Threatening the pawn. He's only up a pawn. Let's go check. Here we take. He has to block. Block, take. No, he doesn't. He's always threatening back rank stuff too. Dang it. Okay, we need to force queen trade. He was threatening check on the back rank to pick up the bishop. Let's take the pawn. No. Oh, no. Dang. Ah. Well, that was a crazy game. Oh, man. I can't believe we fumbled that. Yeah. Alright, we will resign now. That was insane. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we had 2 brilliant moves. 2 brilliants. My opponent blundered 5 times. He played with a 71, I played with a 69.6. And we were totally winning at the end, but yeah, I mean, time pressure really threw us. Okay. So we got typical tarts coward position. And the brilliant number 1, of course, rook e3. Found the only move. Pushing was wrong. It really wanted f5. It probably wanted f5 to enable this. Let's take a look. Yeah. Now we got this. Takes. It wanted rook up. Yeah, I mean, rook e3 again. Next brilliant move, and he blunders. We just had this? What? And then rook takes. Queen, whoops. Queen takes. Rook takes, then what? Takes. King takes. Knight check. Takes. Wait, where did he lose the queen? Why did he... Wait. Okay, I completely overlooked this. Why would you take with the queen? Then there's just this, right? Mate and 6. Check. Oh, because now the king cannot go backwards. It's forced forward. If takes. Queen here. H5. King goes back. Here. Rook e4. Checkmate. That's insane. Blundered again. Because we had so many tactics. Like, I knew we had tactics here, but I just didn't think that any of this worked. Takes. Oh, but now that the bishop's moved, the queen has to... You get these... You get the queen for 2 rooks. Or going here. Giving up the other rook for mate and 2. Check. Yeah, okay. Tactical game. Very, very tactical game. I want to see where we were going wrong, though. So Nate takes was wrong. We're supposed to play this. I was looking at it, but I thought it was so weakening around my king. But I guess then the queen has to move somewhere, and then we can probably take. Yeah, I just missed this move. Although, not really, but... Equal, and then we had to take with the rook. What? Oh, right, because he can't take. Why did I even, like... I don't know why I got so flustered over this. Now? No, there's... The rook protects. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't play rook takes e3 here. We just traded. I mean, I'm super low on time. And then this is really bad. Supposed to just bring the king or the rook up. Check here. Takes is right. It's m7. Yeah, why didn't I... Oh, this hurts. This just hurts. to be honest. King has no squares. The reason why I went for this trade, oops, yeah, wherever it was. The reason was because if I were to have, I don't know, just make, I did this, he went there, then I went for this. But the reason why I did that was because, I don't know, let's see, just make a random move. There's this. That's what I was scared of. And I couldn't move the king up, but I completely forgot the bishop can come into the party. Wow. Dang. Dang. And then taking, yeah, we blundered the fork. We might have been able to draw it here. Computer says this is maybe holdable, but with such a little time on the clock, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I still think it was a very nice game with the two brilliants found. My opponent had a 1700 performance elo versus my 1600. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you.